Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy Sean Mack. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the video. Couldn't do it without y'all. I appreciate it. And we got a little breaking news. Just came across my board. Gervonta Davis has been arrested in South Florida on he had a warrant out for his arrest because he had got into an altercation with his baby mother, the mother of his children, and by their accounts and her mother accounts, that he put his hands on her. Now, this won't be the first time that Gervonta has went to jail for similar incidents and similar things with his baby mother. Now, I like Gervonta Davis in the ring. I like what he does. And when I would hear about these certain accounts and incidents that happen, batteries and fighting with certain people, I would say, okay, you know, maybe they just testing them. You know, maybe they you know how it is between baby mama and just being famous and you're on the street. Certain people say things and you got to put them in check. But this issue he keep having with his the mother of his children is starting to be a little concerning. It ain't my business. But one thing I can tell you is this: what he does outside that ring can affect what's going on in that ring. It might stop him from getting in that ring again. I'm also hearing reports from credible sources, so it's just not your random YouTube dude just saying how he feel, that the fight in August that's supposed to take place in August in Vegas with Lamont Roach Jr. might be canceled. Now, I don't know why they saying it might be canceled, but they're saying that fight might be canceled, and I can see why. I'm gonna read an article about what happened, but let me say this first. I grew up in New Orleans. I was off the porch at an early age in life. If you know what that means, you know. And I ran with a bunch of friends, and I would have one or two friends that no matter what they did and no matter what happened, they would always get into something. And they would be like, it's not my fault, I'm just saying, but it was always them getting into it. And most of the time it wasn't their fault, but sometimes it was. But just the way that you act and the way that you're perceived and certain things that you do, some people just bring problems on themselves. And I'm starting to think that's what Gervonta is. He's always into something. Maybe he has a little anger management issue, but he is from the rough streets of Baltimore. And trust me, Baltimore is just as rough as New Orleans. I ain't getting into a measuring contest about who's rougher and this and that. But if you know, you know. Both of those cities are tough in the urban communities. But for some reason, it seems like Gervonta Tank Davis is always into something. And that's when sometimes you have to look in the mirror and say, it might be me. She might have hit me. She might have said this about me. She might have done me this in the past. But I have to be the bigger person and the bigger man and keep shit straight for my kids, because the kids going to get old and see this. Or they might be old enough to know about it already. And that's just not a good look for your life, the life of your children, the mother of your child, and for your boxing career. That's 100. I'm going to read this report and I'm going to let y'all get on out of here. I appreciate y'all. Gervonta Davis was arrested earlier Friday morning following an outstanding warrant for alleged battery in Miami-Dade County, Florida. According to a police report obtained by Boxing Science, the unbeaten WBA light heavyweight titleist was accused of allegedly assaulting his girlfriend outside of her Dorrell home on June 15th, Father's Day. A license plate reader alerted authorities of Davis' whereabouts earlier Friday morning, at which point he was stopped and subsequently arrested. According to the report, Davis, with a record of 30-0 with 1 draw and 28 KOs, went to the alleged victim's home to pick up their 2 children for Father's Day. The encounter devolved first into a verbal altercation, which then allegedly became physical, per statements made by authorities. The report then stated that Davis demanded the victim in question to remove their children from his vehicle, at which point he allegedly hit her in the back of the head and slapped her in the face. The latter allegedly caused a minor cut inside her lip, per authorities. According to the report, the complainant's mother, who was inside the residence at the time, received a text from her daughter claiming she was assaulted. The mother then attempted to record the rest of the altercation, which reportedly showed Davis projecting a small box in the direction of his ex-girlfriend. A complaint was filed by the alleged victim, after which point an arrest warrant was issued for Gervonta Davis. Miami-Dade court records state that he was booked at 3:35 a.m. and is being held at Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center on 1 charge of battery for domestic violence. His bail status was not yet set, as this goes to publication, nor has Davis signed a Miranda warning form, according to authorities. Ironically, the alleged incident in question came 1 year to the day of Davis' last win. The 30-year-old Baltimore, Maryland native knocked out Frank Morton to retain his WBA 130-pound title last June 15th in Las Vegas, Nevada. His last fight since then was a 12-round majority draw with Lamont Roach Jr. on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Months-long speculation suggested that the rematch would take place on August 16 in Las Vegas. However, there has not yet been an official announcement on this event, but now it has been learned that the August 16 date is now unlikely and that other dates will be explored as more updates are provided on his case status. Okay, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, then I'm gonna bounce on out of here. Told you I won't keep y'all long, but I'm gonna say this, Gervonta, I know you won't hear this, or maybe you will, I don't know, but brother, get your shit together. I'm a fan of yours, and I'll be hating in 5 years to be watching a 30 for 30 that's done on you called What Could Have Been, and you're sitting in jail for like 5 to 10 years telling kids, oh, get your life together. I had it all and I lost it. I've seen this story too many times. Brother, be the bigger man. Get your stuff together. Just walk away. Don't deal with the nonsense. Stop getting in trouble. You're going to lose it all. And that doesn't help you, or it doesn't help your kids or your grandkids and your future family and all that good stuff. Just get your shit together, brother. On that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Holla.